You'd think during that countdown I could have got things situated, but no, I messed up my camera. I messed it up. Good morning. Hey, Mary. Oh my gosh, y'all. It's one of those mornings where things just ain't flowing right. But you know what is going to be right? Hopefully breakfast. Hopefully breakfast. Hey, Dawn. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Karen. Oh my goodness. The devotion perked me up a little. Thank God. I needed that. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Right, Mallory? We will. That's how you get through a bad day. You laugh through it. And let me correct what I just said. It's not going to be a bad day. It's going to be a great day. It's going to be a great day. I know it is. Because I already made a mess in my kitchen. Why wouldn't it? All right. So this morning, I'm going to make a couple of things. I'm going to make Brianna Thomas's French toast in a bowl. I've made it before, and I don't care. I want to make it again. We're going on over a year of doing cooking videos in the morning. I'm going to have some duplicates here at some point. I've eaten all the breakfast food. I'm going to try to incorporate more lunches in my mornings, shake things up a bit, and give you some idea for quick lunches. So, but today it's French toast in a bowl because that's what I want. That is what I want. That's right, Rebecca. It's a choice. My leg is itching, you guys. My eczema has cleared up completely on my arms since I haven't had any peanut butter, okay? I have a feeling I suspected it might be peanut butter. The mold or something in peanuts, somebody told me, and I thought, maybe, let's try it. So I haven't had any peanut butter in 2 weeks, and I haven't had any eczema. So let's have some peanut butter today and see what happens. However, I still have crazy bad eczema on my legs, and it's driving me absolutely batty, and I'll get over it. Pearl recommended some stuff, so I'm going to try that. All right, let's do this. Baking blend. This recipe is I posted the link. But it's also in Necessary Food, which is Brianna Thomas's, I believe, her first cookbook that she did. I think that's the first one. Well, now there's baking blend everywhere. Everywhere. It's all over my phone. It's all over my shirt. Really, doesn't matter. It absolutely does not. I have no video calls today. Who cares? I might as well look like a train wreck too. How much? 1/4 cup. This calls for Brianna's baking mix. I use baking blends. There is some instruction out there that says if you're using Brianna's, you use a little less, and if you're using Brianna's, you use a little less, or maybe you use a little more. I measure it equally because I don't like to do what other people tell me to do. So I'll do it however I want to do it, and it works just fine. Works just fine. So 1/4 cup of baking blend. I'm not a huge fan of baking blend that I can taste because of the flax in me. I'm not a big fan of the flavor of flax, but in this recipe, I love it. Or I should say I love the baking blend. I don't know if it's the flax or not. 1/4 cup of water. So 1/4 cup of baking blend, 1/4 cup of water. This is the easiest recipe, you guys. Pardon me. Did you, Mallory? Do you like it? I ain't got time to make yet another thing. A tablespoon of butter. Says salted. Mine's unsalted. I'm not buying salted butter specifically for one recipe. So that just means I add a little pinch of salt. There. Now I have salted butter. An egg. 1 egg. This recipe doesn't seem like it has much in it, and it is so filling and holds me over so well. Is that what it is? Flax? My head became... Yes, it is. It's the taste of flax, Karen. It's got a very... I don't know what the taste is. I don't know what it is. I've never been a big flan of flax. Not a flan of flax. Bacon. Nope, that's soda. Need baking powder. Half teaspoon of baking powder. Yes, Mary, that's a good prescription. Sawdust. It just has a... I don't like it. And if it's old at all, it starts to get really funky. Half a teaspoon of baking powder, and make sure you put half of it on your counter. That was pointless. It's just now all over my hands. And then you just mix it up and microwave it. That's literally the whole thing. And it's so good. I wonder how this would be as pancake batter. All right, that's it. And then you stick it in the microwave for 2 minutes and 10 seconds. See how quick that was? You could easily, if you really liked this recipe, pre-make the pre-make a bulk of it, and then just add your water and your, I guess it would just be baking blend and baking powder. So I guess never mind, that would be a waste of time to mix up a bulk of that for 2 ingredients. As easy as it is to put together. All right, while that cooks, I'm gonna make a maple frappuccino. Yeah, it's freezing. Yeah, there's ice on my windows. It's okay. Frappuccinos are fine any time of the year. It does not have to be warm out to eat frappuccinos, drink frappuccinos. It don't have to be, okay? Yes, I can, Faith. It is 1/4 cup of baking blend, 1/4 cup of water, 1 egg, tablespoon of salted butter, or unsalted plus a pinch of salt, and a half teaspoon of baking powder. And you mix it up and then stick it in the microwave. Hold on. What is that beeping? What is that sound? It's a funny squeaking sound. What is that? Oh, it's the old RH Foster coming to fill up the propane and send me a $400 bill. Woo! Somebody asked about my butter. Do you need to keep Brianna's in the fridge? I keep my baking blend in the fridge. I keep my baking blend on the fridge. I used to keep it on the counter, but I've started keeping it in the fridge because it seems to last longer because I don't eat a lot. I'm just reading through your comments. Shirley. All right, there it is. The way to make this delicious is peanut butter, and I don't have any natural peanut butter. I have peanut butter that's natural and has sugar because I'm an idiot. So I'm going to use my Nuts and More Toffee Crunch peanut butter. It's totally on plan. It's totally good. I need to get some regular peanut butter, but I've been out for a while. I better make sure. Am I out? Am I actually out, or my cupboard's just too full? That's a possibility. Let's look one more time. Okay, there's some sesame seeds. There's dog's peanut butter. There's the dog's peanut butter. The dog gets a lot. Oh my gosh, I do have regular peanut butter. See? See? KJ, clean out your flipping cabinets. I'd rather have plain peanut butter on this. Ooh, and it's crunchy. See? This is good, but it's good for like a sandwich. I prefer it rather than like on this, but it's a little lighter. It's got a little crunch in it. It has peanuts, whey protein isolate, which is what you want. Natural sweeteners, got xylitol, peanut oil, flax meal, sunflower lecithin. And I don't know, it says natural flavor, so I don't know what makes it taste like toffee, but it does. It's got natural toffee. I mean, where do you find natural toffee flavor? Like, is there a toffee tree in the wild? The rare toffee animal that you have to like squeeze its glands to get the toffee stuff? Like, I don't know. But I do have natural peanut butter. This makes me happy. I didn't think I had any. I hope this does not make my rash come back, because I would be very sad to learn that it was actually peanut butter. It would make me very sad. But at least it would be doable. All right, she says how much? She says just peanut butter. So I'm going to put a good old tablespoon of peanut butter on there. It's a little thick. It's cold in my cabinet. Spread your peanut butter around. People apparently put peanut butter on French toast somewhere and pancakes in other places. I had never heard. We do not do that here in the Northeast. FYI, maybe I need a little bit more. Maybe just a touch. We do not put peanut butter on our pancakes or our French toast up here. I had never heard of such a thing. But it's good in here. He's been pumping that propane a while. Slow down, Mr. Propane Man. The longer he takes, the more the bill gets. I hate propane deliveries in January, you guys. Gag me. It's probably going to be $300 to $400. It's still going. All right, maple syrup. You can all be puristy and make your own maple syrup. I use like 2 tablespoons every 3 months-ish. So I don't care. I put a little bit of sugar-free. Yeah, it has a little bit of off-plan sweetener. It has sorbitol. It is not the greatest thing in the world. I think there's probably there isn't even a whole tablespoon on there. That is not worth me making a whole batch of maple syrup. Now this Frappuccino, maybe. Oh, and then milk. Pour a little milk over the top, okay? Almond milk, and it soaks in and gets, you don't have to, but it soaks in and gets like soppy, and it's so good. It is so good. That is such a good recipe. Yum. Yum. It's sticking to my teeth. Before I make my Frappuccino, I want to tell you quickly about a class I have coming up. Good for you, Mary. If you use a lot of maple syrup, totally worth doing. I don't use that much. I don't make a lot of pancakes or waffles. If I plan on, like if I have it on my menu for the week and I'm going to have it 1 or 2 times, I'll make a batch. But if I'm just having a little drizzle, I'm all about just doing this. Thank you for stopping the propane. Now get out of here. I hate paying for heat. One should not have to pay for heat. Heat. One should not live in an area where heat needs to be made. I have a class coming up March 18th that I am hosting with the marvelous Mary Malone. Say hi, Mary. And it is all about learning to ferment your own things. Don't let the word ferment scare you, because I think ferment and all I think about is spoiled. But I have since learned better and learned that fermenting stuff is straight up amazeballs, okay? Easy, easy, easy. If you want to make like pickly flavored stuff, that's my term for it. Pickly flavored. 152 gallons is what he just delivered. How much was that, y'all? Let's see. $381 fantastic dollars. I knew it. I knew it was going to be almost $400. There's nothing that makes me madder than paying for propane. I don't know why, but it really ticks me off. That made my Monday go well. All right. Y'all, I get up on the wrong side of the bed, can I say? I'll be warm, yes. Oh, anyway, I should be grateful because that will cover us through probably the end of March, probably into April. So I should be grateful. It doesn't cost a lot to heat the house, but I'm still just annoyed. Anyway, fermenting things. Fermenting your own kefir. Listen, if you've bought kefir from the store, the blue bottle Lifeway, no offense, Lifeway, the blue bottle, you brought it home, you set it out on your counter for 24 hours to double ferment, and then you took a drink and were like, because that's my reaction when I tried it. If that's your reaction, you need to make your own kefir because I'm telling you, it is delicious. Now, Tracy tasted her kefir last night and said, ew, that's disgusting. But that's because she's just starting out. She's going to take little sips every day with maple extract and sweetener, and she's going to fall in love because that is my favorite way to do it. $200 heat and electric every month. Kathy, I already pay that too. I pay that too. I pay about $200 a month, sometimes more, for my electricity every month of the year. On top of that heat. Oh yeah, it's a good time. Because electricity is redonkulous in the state of Maine. Okay, it's idiotic. The state of Maine punishes us for certain things up here. And one of them is using electricity. They want us all to be like Caroline Ingalls and not using our electricity. So, okay, this is one of the things I have made over this weekend. So easy. So easy. Even my husband could do it if he had to. Just kidding. If he's watching this, he's going to be mad at that comment. This is kefir cheese. Okay. This is what it looks like. It is pretty smooth. It's a little crumbly, and I like it that way. You can add, I could have added some whey back in and made it a little creamy, and I do have some whey in my cup in my fridge, so I could add a little whey back in and make it creamy. But what I'll do, and I may add a little whey, I'll add garlic and dill and chives and basil to this, and it will be the most delicious topping on shameless crackers. I kid you not. And y'all, you see this cheese that can be beautifully crumbled on a salad? You see this cheese that you can add some whey to and make flavors? You see this cheese that you can puree freeze-dried strawberries and make a fruity cheese? This is a fuel pull. Fuel pull cheese. Okay? It is with nothing in it. Oh, I knew I was forgetting something. I forgot to put the salt in it, Mary. I knew I was forgetting something. It's a little tart. It's very tart without the salt. I need to add some salt to it. That'll add a little water to it too. This is a fuel pull, and it is flippin' fantastic. Oh my gosh, I love goat cheese too, Sherry. For so many years, I gagged at the thought of goat cheese, and then I had some somewhere, and I was like, oh, this isn't so bad. And so I bought some. Oh my gosh. I've been eating it like just out of the bowl, just a big old clunk of goat cheese. It's so creamy and delicious, and especially on a salad with berries. So good. Now I want that for lunch. but I can't. I have lunch made. So you are going to learn, I'm rambling. You are going to learn how to make kefir cheese. Your own fuel pull, amazing, easy, simple, stupid, simple, okay? Idiot proof kefir cheese. We're going to learn how to ferment veggies, probably, maybe, I don't know, Mary, carrots and sauerkraut, maybe. And during the class, you won't need to come along with us. You won't need to do it at the same time, and just learn, and then you can make your own. This is relish that I have fermenting. These are cherry tomatoes with basil and salt that I have fermenting. And I have carrots in my cupboard and a big quart. And here's my kefir. This is my first ferment of my kefir, which my first ferment has separated. So I need to drain that out. That's only been less than 24 hours. And then this is my double fermented kefir. So I'm going to put this in the fridge and drink this week. And I'm going to double ferment this one and maybe make more cheese because I can eat some of that cheese. So anyway, easy peasy. Yes, carrots. That's what we're going to be fermenting. And they're so easy. And guys, I hate carrots. Okay. I don't like them. And yes, it will be, Luann. The replay will be available if you purchase it. And it'll be available for purchase after. I don't like carrots, but those fermented carrots are the bomb. Bomb, bomb, bomb. So good. So, all right. Go to my website to sign up, www.joyfullifewithkj.com. It's only $29. It's going to be live via Zoom March 18th, 7 p.m. It's going to be awesome. And all the list of ingredients that tools that you could look at, there's different options there. You don't have to buy them. There's ways to do it differently. Those are the best tools to use. They're there available if you want. And if you don't, that's up to you. So, all right. That's what I'm thinking, Kayla. I'm thinking it's all the fermented food. Maybe that's why it's starting to clear a little. You're right, girl. All right. 2 cups of ice. 1 cup of half drank coffee, black coffee, that already has some sweetener in it because it's my cup. And now I'm turning it into a Frappuccino. I put 2 cups. I meant to put 1 cup of ice. See? Frappuccinos aren't idiot proof. 1 cup of ice. 1 cup of coffee. 1/4 cup of almond milk or cashew milk or whatever you got. Mine is almond this week. Almond milk. I'm going to do a couple tablespoons. My breakfast always gets cold and then I reheat it. A couple tablespoons of half and half. And then I'm going to do 3 tablespoons of my Frappuccino base that is on my website. It's actually the rest of this. This made me 4 Frappuccinos. It's like a sticky syrup. That will make this Frappuccino-ish. And then I'm going to add maple to it. My maple's over here because I put it in my coffee. I need some more maple extract, y'all. A teaspoon of maple extract. And then I'm going to add, I don't need a lot of protein because I already have protein in my French toast. So I'm going to add a teaspoon of whey. Some sunflower lecithin, and that's all I'm going to add to that. 1/4 teaspoon of sunflower lecithin. And the way my morning's going, I'm going to need that today. I'm going to need that. Now I don't think I have enough ice. I'm just going to add a little, let's say 2 cups of ice, like I originally said. I like to make the simplest recipes complicated. Where's my cover? All right. Yes, that sticky, you're right, Molly, that base. Yes, I keep the Frappuccino base in the fridge. I don't know that it needs to be honest, because there's nothing in it that needs to be refrigerated, but I keep it there. overblend because I want it to stay Frappuccino consistency. But look how that comes out like, whoa, that was almost close. A little like milkshakey. See how it's like, ooh, that's good. I love me some maple. I'm going to put a little maple syrup on the inside. Again, make your own if this bothers you. If this stresses you out, then don't do it. Little maple syrup. Frappuccino. Top it with some whippy whip. Yes, it is, Catherine. The French toast is 1 serving. Top it with a little drizzle of maple syrup again. There. That is happy. And then, if you want to be like Starbucks, write your name on it incorrectly. There. And it'll make you feel just like you're at Starbucks. Like, what's drippy and weird and fluff? This? Oh, is that what I said? That's probably what I said. That sounds like something I'd say. Drippy and weird and fluffy. There. It's like it's literally like I went to Starbucks. That stuff, that base, man, that makes such a huge difference. It tastes just like a Frappuccino, y'all. It tastes just like one. And do you know why it tastes just like one? Because it is one. That's why. Bonnie, I don't want to be like Starbucks either. I'd way rather drink this than anything from that place. Not a fan of Starbucks. The recipe for the base is on my website, Sherry, right? Tracy, is it on my website? Chocolate would be good on here, but I don't want chocolate with my maple. You could do chocolate though. You could totally do chocolate. Yes, the base is out. I think it's on my website. I'm pretty sure we already put it out there. Tracy will have, yeah, I thought so. Yep. All right, so there is breakfast. I'm going to heat that baby up. Pour a little almond milk on there. I'm going to throw out that whey because I have a ton of whey in my fridge and I don't need that much whey. I like to pour a little almond milk, but you don't have to. You can pour whatever you want on top of your French toast in a bowl. You could put raspberry berry wow spread. You could put, if you have caramel drizzle, if you've made my caramel sauce, you have some in the fridge and you don't know what to do with it, you could put that on there. I like to poke some holes. Pour just a splash of almond milk on there. It doesn't take much and it kind of soaks into it. It is so good. It's very, very, very tasty and it's very filling. I have so much whey, Mary. I have 2 quarts of whey. I will give whey to Bassy, but I have 2 quarts in my fridge. So I've been putting a little bit on his food, just a little bit. All right, you guys, that's it. I'm going to go to work. Thanks for joining me this morning. Don't forget Patreon. $5 a month gives you 5 videos a week. I just loaded a whole host of them on there this morning. So there is a 10 more videos available coming over the next few weeks. You don't want to miss it. Yeah, Mary, they're not going to work well in my plants because all my plants are dead and in the trash and at the dump. Exactly, Cindy. I have way too much whey. Do you even have the cup? What are you going to do? Drive past the living room window? I have till some. That's not a bad idea, Bonnie. That's not the worst idea you've ever had. But he'd have to have, like, his name couldn't be Tilson. It would have to be something like Tristan. And he'd have to, like, have a funny goatee. Be very preppy. Here's your Frappuccino. That they probably don't talk in that stupid British accent. Sorry if you're British. It's not stupid. I like accents. I don't know why I called it stupid. Let's just offend everybody. Starbucks drive-thru people, propane deliverers, British people. Why not? Let's just offend all people today. All right, you guys, I love you all. Have a blessed Monday. Stay on plan. Listen, I'm having a bad day. I woke up in the wrong side of the bed. I'm moody. I'm crabby. Okay? I'm going to stay on plan anyway. I have a fridge full of chili. I have Mama Fox's cookies. I have Glucky pudding. I have a beautiful chicken drive-through Sue quiche in the fridge. I have got everything I need to stay on plan today, and that is exactly what I'm going to do with my Frappuccino and my French toast. So you do the same, and I'll see you back tomorrow morning for devotions and for more breakfast. I love you all. Have a great day. Make some racket.